Hello, everybody. This is Waldorf,
And it's a Statler.
and the results are in on the round square base debate.
Was there a debate?
Debate? No.
I saw some raging. I don't know if there was a debate.
Okay.
But this is the
Debate.
this is
The survey.
the survey. There you go. And this is the updated version.
It is. It's updated because
So they changed the date. They moved it up.
not only were the results not clear, the post was not clear on which they were going with.
So they had to do
So
some
they had
updating.
to update it.
Maybe
Was
it's
it-
after they added the extra votes in that they forgot to put in.
This to make it what they wanted? No, come on, stop it. That's not nice. Why would you say that?
I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, you think you did. We can go back and listen to it.
The-
I'm editing this. I can make it whatever I want.
that is true. You're talking to yourself anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. All right. Basically, 35% of people said they wanted round bases. 43 said they wanted square. 21 people said whatever the rule team
Whatever the
thinks
RT
best.
says is best.
So
So they wanted a yes/no answer, but they asked a yes/no maybe question.
they did.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen known maybe.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake they've been making in a few of their surveys.
Yeah, back in the magic items survey, I thought that was a bad
Yeah, just-
choice.
if you want a yes/no answer, if you want a definitive answer, I think you have to go yes/no and not give people an out.
Right.
Because everybody, whether they want to admit it or not, everyone has a preference.
They do, because I have a preference personally.
You know, it might not be that important, but
Right.
it's a preference.
My
Yeah.
preference is round because of the way it looks on the game board.
Right.
But that's it. I'm not heavily weighted one way or the other, but I like the looks of round
Yeah.
better.
And my preference is square because I think it fits better into the game system.
Correct.
Because it's a game system of squares and rectangles, not of
Right.
circles.
And people still, like you said earlier, people don't line up well. Still don't
Right.
get the new
I just
lineup.
see weird, even in tournaments, I just see people lining up strangely on war machines. You know?
Right.
So of course maybe they're going to change everything to round bases.
Could be.
That could be.
No, it
Then it
says
would work.
down there. It says 4 war machines only. So the result, due to, of course, this was the edit they put in here. The edit was, to be clear, due to the lack of clear majority, the round bases are what we're going to go with
Right.
for war machines only.
Correct. So because there's not a clear majority, the round bases are the winner.
So apparently, since
Even though they
the
still
round base has got the less votes,
get less votes
It's
than the
still
square
the winner.
base, but they're the winner.
so what they're saying is round bases are the winner because rebase all your stuff to round bases and use it for war machine.
Right.
No, war machines.
Yes.
Okay,
Different
sorry,
game. Yeah.
my mistake. I read that wrong. Anyway, I like the round bases. I'm happy with the decision. I'm okay with it. It wouldn't have bothered me if it went with square because I've got more on squares than I do on round
Right.
currently. But whatever.
I said I prefer to square from a game's perspective.
Rules perspective, I think you're correct.
You know, I think it's cleaner in the game, and you already have chariots with war machines mounted on them as square bases. To me, it's the same thing. With that said, doesn't really matter. I'm not going to lose any people. I
Right.
don't really care. And frankly, probably the thing that bugs me most about round bases isn't that there's a round bases. I think most of them are too darn small.
Oh,
The
right.
sizes they picked.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a lot of old models
Trying
that
to get a big war machine.
yeah, nothing fits. It's like your barrels are hanging over, your trails are hanging over, then you're trying to squeeze some guys on, and it's an opportunity to have a nice little diorama, which
Yeah.
I like with the new rules for war machines. With no matter how many hits you take or whatever, it still accrues the same.
Correct.
Makes it so much. It's a diorama modeling opportunity, but squeezing some of these war machines on these 60 millimeter rounds is not so good. I wish they would have taken the opportunity. Maybe they still will, but to enlarge some of the bases so things actually fit.
I think based on this poll, I think they're going to not change anything.
That's what I assume too.
Including, it doesn't say it, but I'm assuming it says the rule team decides the shape will not change. Hopefully that means
See, they didn't
the
say this-
size of
they
the
didn't-
base.
So there's still hope for you and your trebuchets that,
No,
that
they
require a 200-inch base to fit on.
200 inch?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure. I don't think a 200 millimeter base would work.
It won't.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yours are rather large.
They are.
So, but yeah, I have the old GW ones, and it's a tight fit to get them on the right size base. Now, at the end, I'm glad we're seeing them locking into the decisions,
Correct.
because I've got probably 40, you know,
Things to rebase.
40 things to rebase, and I wasn't going to do. I've only done it for one army.
Correct. I've done them as I've needed.
Yeah.
I don't even have all my Orc and Goblin ones rebased
Right,
at this
right,
point.
yeah, I can believe it. So now, you know, we have a definitive answer, so people can start planning. Because I said I haven't done anything with a lot of things.
And I completely gave up on my Equity.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a 75mm round base that I would set under the trebuchet and pick up the trebuchet and move it when somebody came close.
Yes,
Or
yes.
needed to measure.
Yeah, you're going to do some kind of upside down ziggurat kind of rock formation too.
I think I'm going to get, GW makes those, what were they called? The vortexes?
There
for
you
the
go.
one thing?
That's what you do. Those
I'm
old
going to
magic
do that and
vortexes
then mount them on that.
on
It's like,
top.
kind of like a pizza tray.
That's how it sounds perfect.
See?
Exactly.
It'll be fine.
I can teach you how to make your own with like spray foam, so it's not too heavy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
Then we can actually get a pizza tray, and then spray foam it down
Spray foam
to
it
the.
up.
Yeah,
And if I get 2 of those on the board, I'll be able to hide my army underneath them.
you will.
And no one will be able to see
You'll be able to
where my
protect them
stuff-
from the sun too. It's got like double duty. Your damsels will be, have their nice skin. They won't
There
get
you go.
They won't get suntans or sunburns.
milky white skin.
Exactly, that's
we
required. So,
Oh, what? Never mind. I'm going to move on from that one.
yes.
And so that'll do it. So we're going to have round bases. Yay!
So that's locked. So hopefully we'll see 205 soon, maybe.
I would love to see
I
205
thought-
soon and drop
yeah.
out. And
I thought we were going to see it already, but
I
we'll
expected
it
to
soon.
see something before now.
Yeah, so we'll see that, and this should be incorporated into there, and then we'll have our gold edition, which will lock things pretty much. And at the speed they're going with Army Books releases, judging by the first one they've done,
Yeah, right.
and the second one, it's going to take them a long time to get through. Let's be honest, it takes other companies a long time to get through Army
Yeah,
Books too.
it does.
It's going to take them a long time to get through Army Books, so we're probably going to have a lot more stability, I would think, in the Army Book zone than we've seen.
I believe you're correct, except
Well,
anyway.
we'll see.
We'll
Except
see
for
how
the
that
balancing
goes.
every 2 years, whatever they said they were going to do.
No, the balancing is going to be at least once a year. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, hopefully that's just points adjustment to what
It is, from
right?
what I
Not
understand.
rule changes. 'Cause that's the other thing. Now it's hard to. 'Cause I haven't painted anything in a real long time for this game because I'm never sure what size of unit I want to paint
Right.
because the points change, the rules for them change. How do they fit in your army starts changing. And it's like okay, so I've got a whole bunch of things that are partially painted but not
Right.
painted.
Not enough to
Yeah.
work with yet.
It's not enough for me to work with. There are others that would use them, I'm sure.
I
but-
understand.
yeah.
So
But-
yeah, the rules thing. Like I said, I was concerned about when the rules were coming out because we're running that Mountain Mayhem tournament on the 20th,
Right.
and I was concerned that the 205 or
Come out
whatever
right before it
was
and-
going to come out around the 10th or 15th, and then people were
Right.
going to start saying, "Oh, can we use these rules?" and blah 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 blah. And it's
Well,
like,
it still might because you've still got time.
it's still, but without having heard anything at this
Yes.
point, I'm kind of hoping that falls to November at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it does come out by the time people read it.
Well, no, nothing's going to change.
Yeah.
I've already said in the rule pack. I said whatever's available on October 1st
Right.
is what we're using.
That's what I'm saying. So I think we're past that, and it's even if it drops, it'll be no one's going to know what's going on. So you're safe. So yeah, it's good. So, but anyway, it's this is posted on the general announcements on the main page. If
Yep.
you want to go read it yourself, we just thought we'd do a quick video on it for those people that don't read the announcements
Yay! Which
to
is
point out that it's there. So
yep. All right,
and give you our opinion because we know all the Russian bots out there love our opinions.
they do,
They-
and we've got a lot of them as our
Yes.
subscribers.
And I think they all voted for Square Bases.
Did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
because they say here they had 897 participants, and then they had 390 encountered beyond the confines of Ninth Age. I think that means they're Russian bots. They had 390
Really?
Russian bots stuffing. Yep.
Only 400 of the 900 were Russian bots.
Yeah.
It's not a bad ratio.
Well, it is the Ninth Age. It's not like the Trump election.
I wish I wish we had that ratio
Exactly.
of users to bots.
Yeah, we have 5 to 1,200, but and our 5 is actually one dude. In the
I said
basement.
I prefer the round bases. I was assuming I was 34% of that, and you were 42% of the
Yeah.
square bases.
I was trying to click more than once, but it didn't let me do that.
No,
Yeah.
too bad. Just create another account.
I'm too lazy and too old to be doing that. That's for the young people.
All right. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for listening.
Till next time.